What is up, everybody? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Let's do some live seller calls. I'm actually going to, I was going to go live on Instagram too, but it froze up on me. Here we go. All right, cool. I've got some new leads. All right. I have companies that send me leads for JV, like 50-50. And before you think, you're like, I got all these leads, we'll JV with you. I don't really do it just with like I'll do it with companies that provide leads now because they're incentivized to send me good leads because they get 50% of the deal. I used to do it with people, but I'd get old leads. I get stuff that just wasn't good. I mean, we would still do deals, but you burn your reps out, you burn out having to call and call these leads that aren't good. So anyway, I'll JV with companies that provide leads, and that's what I'm doing. So hope you enjoy. Let's make some live friggin' seller calls. I already called one before this, and I was like, damn, I need to do this live. So here we go. I want you to pay attention to my tonality.
The number you dialed is not in service at this time.
That number doesn't work, so that's a good sign. First lead answered that they sent me, so that was good. But anyway, whenever the number doesn't work, we're going to throw it in dead leads. Cool? Get it? Yeah. All right. We're all about time here.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
My name's Travis. I'm calling about Powderhorn Court. Looking for Brian.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
People use these new automated things iPhone offers the screen.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like...
All right, so do you still want to sell Powderhorn Court? And I guess my guy's sending a contract to in Delaware. Let me see what he's saying real quick. Yes, sir. Give me a minute, y'all. My guy has a contract that one of my acquisitions rep just reached out and has a contract he's trying to lock up in Delaware. It's in Teams. Oh, dude. Sorry, y'all. Different one. It's in Teams. All right, cool. Anyways, let's get rolling. We're going to go to the next lead here. I didn't know my guy was working today. He usually takes off Saturdays. All right, we're going to put this in follow-up. So here's how my pipelines work. I have initial, I have follow-up, I have warm, long-term contract sent, signed, so forth. All right, I'm going to ignore my rep right now. We're going to get busy. This one's in Florida.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
All right, that sucks. Still want to say. We're going to have some conversations here, but it takes a little time sometimes. This one's in Harris. This one's in Houston. I love freaking leads in Houston. They move quick. We went to voicemail. Let's double dial this one though. So I think we got ignored because I have a different area code. I don't have a Houston area code. There we go. We made it through the 2 rings. I'm texting. Hey, Ebo, calling about Jackwood. All right, cool. All right, so this is going to go on a follow-up. So I know to follow up with this one, right? In our follow-up pipeline. They get hit like several times a day, all day, every day for like a week until they go on a long term or warm, or we send them a contract. Next one is out of Illinois.
Hi, this is Kim. I can't come to the phone right now. Please.
Damn, somebody answers. Yeah, I just started using this lead provider, so we'll see how they are. The first one was a conversation. They just wanted retail, but I mean, that's normal, right? People want full value a lot of times if there's not a ton of motivation. Hey, Kim, calling back about Car Creek. And then I'm a dialer again. Wish I didn't think I'm spam.
Hi, this is Kim.
All right. Keep going. We're going to throw in a follow-up. We need a good conversation, y'all. Good conversation equals a deal. I'll tell you how I like these leads after these 15 or 16. Hey, we didn't get to send the voicemail. That's good.
Sorry, the mailbox is full.
All right, let's double dial. And let's say calling you back about Spotswood. What the hell?
Sorry, the mailbox is full.
All right. Let's go to follow up and let's keep rolling. We got 9 new leads left. We're flying through. We got some conversations. Damn.
Okay, to Verizon Wireless.
All right. First time using this lead provider. I don't know. They just drop leads in our CRM. They're like, hey, they reached out to me. They're like, hey, do you want to close these leads for us? All right. Check them out. I'm cool if I get a couple good conversations, really. I'm not a big fan of like counting my dials, my calls. Or people are like, I called 300 people. It's like, who gives a crap? Did you make any money? You know?
Maddie.
All right, let's dial that one again. Let's text. Hey, Maddie. Calling about 15th Street. Talk out loud so that you can't see my screen so you know what's going on. All right, cool. Let's throw that in follow up. Boom. I've got another company I'm excited to partner with. We're just getting them set up in our CRM right now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person...
All right, we double dial in. Calling back.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
All right. Boom. So far, not so hot. But my tune could change. Like I said, I get a couple good conversations. That's all I need for a deal. I'll let you know what I think after I run through these 16 leads. It's funny, the very first one I called was a good conversation, but we couldn't come to eye to eye. Calling about Piggott Avenue.
The mailbox belonging to Shimon.
I just wanted to make sure it was the right person on the voicemail. The contact with the The voicemail matched. It's a good number. They leave good notes. Like I have what they want and everything. So I don't know if these use VAs to get these leads or what. They fill out forms.
A mailbox
I
belonging
didn't
to.
ask. I don't really care. My definition of a good lead is just somebody motivated. But I do like when people answer the phone. Like if they fill out a form, if they talk to somebody. Usually if they're motivated, they're answering phone calls. I don't know.
Your call has been forwarded to.
I'm not double down on that one because I don't know how the hell to pronounce the name. It's like Tisu Chi something. I don't know. Follow up. All right, we got 4 more. Then we go on to my leads because y'all are getting a phone call. Y'all are getting a conversation.
Hello?
Hey, Marie, this is Travis. I'm giving you a shout back about Valley View.
About what?
About Valley View? Your home off of Valley View?
No, it's not. It's not up for sale.
Oh, okay, I'll take you off my list.
Goodbye.
Right. That's not a good lead. I don't like when they say that. I don't like when you call and they say it's not for sale. That's not a good lead. So far, not so hot. That's all right. I got their information here. On
Hello?
Hey, Rayleigh, this is Travis. Giving you a shout back about West Garden Boulevard.
Uh-huh.
You still looking to sell that one?
Absolutely.
Awesome. How much do you want for it?
Well, to be honest with you, it's in great shape, the house is, but I know I'm not going to get top-notch dollar or anything like that. Honestly, if I got 285, I could walk away and not have any problem.
Okay, you mind telling me a little bit about it?
Okay, so it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and it has a huge office that could actually turn into a 5-bedroom. And it's got a dining room, living area. It's got a pool, an area that could be turned into a living quarters for a mother-in-law. It's in a great area. It's in the one of the highest areas in Alexandria. Considered one of the highest areas in Alexandria as far as you want to live in that area.
Yeah.
And let's see. I don't know what questions you have.
That pretty much answers that. I got a good picture of it. I see some pictures online. It's listed right now.
Those are shitty pictures, and let me tell you what happened there, okay? So, and if this is what this is, and it's not going to work out between me and you, so
Yeah.
let's just get it on the table. My husband is a veteran, and he went into the hospital, came out, and sold my house, supposedly. What he did was he called one of those 365 companies, Homes 365. He called them. They don't actually sell your house. They list it. Well, he didn't tell me that. And so when I found that out, I was like, oh, hell,
Yeah.
They haven't sold the house. They've listed it, and they're just dropping the price. And so if I did try to even sell the house, I mean, you're not going to get anything for it because, you know the whole logistics of that. So now I'm like kind of stuck here, and I got to get, because I moved. He told me we had to move. And I packed up everything we owned, and I moved us back to Texas. And so here we are, and I have a house over in Louisiana that I have to get rid of now that he didn't sell.
Damn. So first of all, like I've been in real estate 20 years. I hate when people aren't transparent with their intentions. What they did is it's called a novate. Like in our world, they call it novation. But they should have told you, like, hey, are you okay with us listing this? We're going to find a buyer. I like transparency. It sounds like they didn't do that. It's still listed online. Did y'all cancel with them?
So they didn't give us a closing date. Okay, so here's what happened. I'm very intelligent, okay? I'm not stupid.
Right.
And I've bought houses and I've sold houses. And so my husband's like, I sold this house. I said, you sold it today? He goes, yeah, I sold it to a company. They bought the house. Yeah. And I said, I found that hard to believe. And he goes, no, really, they're gonna send someone else. I said, how did you sell the house with my name's on it? And he said, I did it online.
Yeah.
So that's a problem.
Yeah.
But then when they sent this girl out to do a sign, it said there was no closing date on there. And I said, there's no closing date. And she goes, oh, no, they'll put that in there later. No, that's not a legitimate contract.
Yeah.
You didn't sell this house, you listed it. And so when I found out that it was listed on MLS, my husband, I'm trying to be as kind as I can be with him,
Yeah.
as gentle as I can be. But I'm really upset about this, and I don't know where to go from here.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you don't want it listed, I could send you the listing agent's information. I see it in front of me. I could send that.
Mhm.
I could send that to you to start
Okay.
if you want. I don't know if it's one of these flat fee listings or what, because it's a 1-800 number. But I'm gonna send you what I see online. It's their email, everything.
What's his name?
Jared English.
Okay, so he has been talking to him, and Jason told him yesterday, he said, get it off, because you're not selling it, you're not doing anything but dropping the price. You told us you were going to give us money. It didn't happen.
Okay, well, I sent you that information. I would tell them. Yeah, that's. I wonder if it's like if he called an investor company, like they work with probably. I don't like what they're doing. They're just trying to do like a net listing, essentially. You know, like mark it up, which I do that if the owner's okay with it. But if they're not, like that's crazy. But anyway, let me figure out if I can help you. So I see. I mean, obviously, they're not selling at 300. And then I pull comps. And I'm trying to figure out what market value is. There was one on your street that sold for 320, but it took 200 days. And y'all have very, very similar, I guess, stats.
Yeah, and everything's in good condition. Nothing's broken. I just added a $20,000 Generac. I added that last year. I've done I did a few improvements. I started working on it. There's really no work that needed to be done. It's cosmetic. Does that make sense? I mean, everything's cosmetic. I could have totally flipped that house for $500,000. Easy, all day long. My neighbor behind me is going to put hers on the market for half. And I'm like, she's like, how much are you selling yours for? And I'm like, I don't know. My husband's crazy. I think he just gave it away for $1. I don't know. You know?
Yeah.
But I would just like to walk away free and clear. I mean, like at $285, I can do that and not have. I mean, I'm not trying to make any money. You realize that, right? I'm just trying to get out of a bad situation. I didn't even know I didn't have a house anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that around what you owe to on it?
No, I owe $225, but I would like to pay something off.
Yeah. So I honestly think it'll sell in 60 days or less for around the 285 mark retail as is.
Yeah.
I can't pay retail. I could get creative if you want, but I don't know if you have a good interest rate. Sometimes we'll take over payments. We'll give some cash down or whatever. I don't know if you want to get creative, if that helps your situation.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I can get creative, whatever helps the situation. I mean, I don't know. I mean, mine's not retail. I mean, I'm retail. I mean, I don't want you to pay retail. What can we do? I mean, tell me what you want to do. What's available? What's the option? I guess.
So cash offer is going to be too low. It's not going to help you achieve your goal because I have to be 30% under what I think retail is. So that won't help you achieve your goal. How much money do you need in your pocket whenever you're done, said and done?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. My husband's not here. He brought us over here. Neither one of us have jobs. Yeah, it's really not a good situation for us right now, and I just want to walk the fuck away, man.
Yeah. What does your interest rate and loan look like on it?
Let's see. $220. I want to say $225. I'd like to pay that off completely. I've never gotten behind on it. My notes are $2, and that's with insurance. That's with escrow and everything. It's with PennyMac, and I don't remember the interest rate. It's like 5 something. I had bought it down.
Do you know kind of what your payment is every month, all in?
My payment completely from my payment because they just went up because of the insurance, and so it is $220 a month.
2,200 a month.
No, 2020.
Oh, 2020. All right, let me
Yeah.
see what the heck this thing will rent for. I'm trying to think of everything to help you out here that could work for us.
If you can look at the pictures before, like those pictures that she took, we were in the process of moving, and they're not even decent pictures. If you could find the pictures before this on the previous MLS listing, that's what the house looks like when it's fixed up and there's no mess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really good. It would show really, really. I told my sister about it because I didn't tell any of my family what happened. And so yesterday I told my sister, and she's like, oh my God. She's like, if you listed that, you'd make a lot of money. I said, you don't understand. I've got to worry about getting a job here and starting over my entire life. I can't. And I'm taking care of my husband. So I just don't have time for that bullshit. And I don't care about money anymore. It's not about money. It's about safety.
Yeah, I understand. I'm trying to see what this thing would rent for. So I guess the only way I'd be able to help is taking over the mortgage. I wouldn't assume it though. It would stay as is, which would prohibit you. Like it would hurt your DTI if you went to go buy another house while it was still there in place. But we could take it over, figure out how much cash down would work. You know, give you a little cash. And what we would do is rent it out on our end to cover the payment, you know? Something like that. I mean, the monthly payment's probably eating you up too.
Yeah, that's going to eat me up. That's why I'm like, I got to get out of this house.
Yeah. Are you open to doing that, or would that hurt you? Are you going to go buy another house? Y'all renting, or?
No, I'll never buy another house. I'm done. You know what? Home ownership is not real. That's not real. That's not a real trade.
Yeah, well, it's not a good. I do agree with you. It's not an investment. You know, your own house. Yeah. It's like cheaper to rent.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? I'm not having to pay somebody else's property taxes. So I'm good with that. I mean, I've owned several houses all over the United States, and I'm just like, this one did it for me.
Yeah. So what this transaction would look like is it's a subject. It's called subject to. So we'd buy it subject to the existing mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning you have let's say you have a 5% interest rate. It's $2,200 a month all in. We would take that over. We would go through an attorney, right? So all the paperwork's done. But I want you to understand that the mortgage would still be in your name. That's how we would still keep that great interest rate. You know, I want people to understand that. Sure, we would refi of it down the road. I don't know when that would be. But we could take over the payment, you know, and we would rent it out to cover it.
Okay, so what happens? Okay, so do you ever buy it, or is it always going to stay in my name?
We'd end up refinancing it down the road. I don't know how long that would be. We could do a balloon if that would make you feel more comfortable. You know, say we did like a 10-year balloon on it, so you're not stuck with it forever. You know, on your credit, mortgage, anything like that.
Can you send me information on that so I can sit down with my husband
and
discuss this?
And
yeah.
I want to tell you why I'm offering that and not the other stuff. I don't want to give you the runaround. So
thank you.
You got it. I hate that. I want to tell you what I can do. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, okay. You could list this thing. I think you'll sell it for $275 to $285. Might take you 100 days. Your market moves a little slow. But cash is got to be 30% less. That's less than what you owe. So that doesn't work. You know, so that's why I'm pitching this. And pretty much, I'll send you a little information, a little video. But pretty much, to explain it simply, is we just take over the payments, and it's the mortgage stays in your name, but the house goes in our name. So it will. If you did the cons of that, there's two things. People are like, well, how do we know you're going to pay? Right? And we use a third party company. It's like $30 a month, and it tells everybody when a payment's been made or missed. So you're in the know. And also, well, what if, I don't want that on my credit or I don't want this on me forever. We could do a balloon. Everything's negotiable.
So this sounds really good. This sounds really good. So what's the catch?
There's no catch. I mean, it's just, here's why it's good
Yeah.
for us. Because you're like, well, what's in it for you? We get a house, right? And it's a nice house for
Right.
so that could be rented out and it pay for itself. It's just an investment for down the road. Yeah, we're not crushing cash flow or anything right now. We do capture some equity up front, but it's not enough to do anything with right now. But down the road, it is. That's the catch, I guess. That's why it's good for us. So why why it's good for you is you don't have the payment anymore.
Right. Okay. And I mean, y'all do the uptake. I don't have to show that damn house. Do I ever have to walk in it again?
You never have to do anything with it again. We literally send you. This is how the process would work. We would send you. Is there access? I'm sure there's access to the house right now since it's a realtor free. But say we did this, you're like, you know what? Let's do it. We would send you the contracts saying we're buying it subject to the existing mortgage. We would pick a local title company or attorney. They'd draft everything, but we would once we close, we would just take over the payments, and we'd be responsible for it all.
Okay. And then how long is it to closing?
As soon as title's ready, so the attorney or the title company, they'll pull title to make sure there's no liens. Y'all are the owners. All this, you could sell it legally, and just usually takes a couple weeks or less.
Okay. Send me all the information.
Okay. Are you there? Hello? Hello, hello. Rayleigh, can you hear me? All right, I'm going to give her a shout back. Man, I feel bad for her. This is why y'all got to be honest with people. Like, she's in a bad spot right now.
Hello?
Hey, I think I lost you.
That's okay.
Would you mind sending? Do you want me to text you this info, or do you want an email to you?
Just email it to me because I think it'd be easier to read than a text.
Would you mind texting me your email? That way I get it right.
Absolutely. That was you that sent me the text.
Yep. I just sent you
about the Jared guy.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I'm going to text you. I'll text you my email address.
All right. As soon as we get off the phone, I'll just record a quick video explaining it. If y'all like to move forward, great. If not, let me know if I can help you with anything else.
Okay. Thank you so much, man.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I will send that down.
Okay. You have a good day.
Thank you, babe.
Bye-bye. What a nice freaking lady. Like, dang it. Some people trip me out with how they treat sellers. All right. What is up, Edwin? You Jack, my boy. Thank you. I don't know what the 67 means, or B, or none of that stuff. Anyways, that was a good call. I felt bad for that lady. She's a veteran. Like, her husband's like, sounded like he's kind of like in a vegetable state almost, like in the hospital, got taken advantage of. Pretty crappy. But anyways, she just sent me, oh, sorry, that was automated. My bot. She sent her email, and my bot was like, hey, do you want to sell? All right, cool. Hang on real quick, y'all. Thank you. Good luck at vet. She put laughing faces. I put friggin' bot. All right, I'm gonna email her right now. Here's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna watch me do a video here. All right. She doesn't even want anything out of this thing, so I mean, we'll just buy it sub 2, right? Let's see. Hey, Rayleigh, it's Travis. Just to keep it quick, because I'm going to email this. Appreciate you hopping on the call with me earlier. In a nutshell, we're going to buy your property subject to the existing mortgage, meaning we're going to take over the payments and responsibility. It'll all be done legally through title or attorney. The mortgage will stay in your name. Okay, so when you explain this to your husband, the mortgage will stay in your name until it's refinanced or sold down the road. That's the con of this thing, right? But the pro is we're going to take over the liability and the payments. If this is something that you'd like to do, we'll draft an agreement and we'll be there the whole step of the way to explain whatever you need. Thanks again for talking. All right, so we're going to send her that email. All right, let's see. She sent me her email address. And this way it makes it more personal too. Like they get to see my face, see me talk. I'm just putting sub 2 offer video in here. And then we will send this to her. Attaching file. Might have to send it through Outlook. We'll see. I'm sending it through my Yahoo. I'm doing it through Outlook. Give me a minute, y'all. But I mean, that's some game. At least y'all get some game there, y'all. I'm sure. Hopefully, y'all learned something on that call. But be honest with people. Like, these are real people. Like, real problems. Let me put her email in here. 72@yahoo.com. All right, let's see. Sub 2 offer video. And we get like 50K in equity. We can take over payments. We could worry about making money on it once we own it, you know? But right now, I mean, her biggest problem is, man, I'm gonna have to put this thing in a Google Drive real quick. Give me a minute because it's not letting me upload it either here. So let's put it in a Google Drive. Where the hell do I do this, y'all? Give me a minute. Oh, add. I didn't see the add button. Upload file, photos, video. Boom. Upload. Let's name this thing. Sub 2 video offer. That's what we're going to name it. I'll check y'all's comments in a minute. I actually have to log into Facebook on my phone and look at those. Location, my drive, upload. All right. There it is. Sub 2 offer. So let's share this. Share. Oh no. I've got to. How do I'll just share the link, right? That should work. And I should be able to go into it and allow access to people with the link. Anyone with the link can open. All right, cool. There it is. Outlook. Boom. All right. All right. Just emailed you. Oops. Just emailed. Yeah. Oh, cool. We did it. And then I'll put this in a text to her also with this link. So let's see. Let's go to my Outlook. Or actually, I'll just send it to myself in Facebook Messenger. Sorry, y'all. This is what it takes. I'm telling you. Get people's trust. Do some good business with them. And we're going to get back to seller calls in a minute, but we got to take care of this one. All right. Let's go to our Facebook Messenger. That was a good lead, right? I mean, she wants to give us the house. Like, all right, hang on. Y'all ever open your Facebook and like you went there to do something and you did something else? I started reading the post while y'all are on here. All right, I'm sending her a link to the video also. Let's make sure it pops up. All right, cool. We good. Let's keep on rolling, y'all. And actually, I'm going to look on my Facebook right now to see if y'all have anything to say, any comments, questions, concerns, whatever. Tony, let's go. Anthony, let's roll. Taylor, yo, appreciate y'all hopping on. All right, cool. We're going to keep on to this. So I'm going to put this into, let's leave a note, all right? Sub 2, take over overpayments, $2,200 a month, 225K balance, 285K CMV, sent video, she's open to it. All right, cool. I can even tell her, like, if we sell it down the road, we'll give her 10K when we sell it or something, you know, like to help her out. I'm not giving her anything up front, I don't think, on this one. We'll see. Anyways, we'll just see how it rolls. Where did that lead go? I meant to put it in warm. Where is it? Hang on, y'all. Give me a second. I don't know where the hell that lead is. 2 seconds. Am I in the right? This is so weird. Okay, it like moved it around. Anyway, I just put it in warm. Sorry about that. Let's go to calls. We have, how many new leads do we have left? We have 5 new leads left. It's not bad on a 16. Probably got a deal. All right, we're gonna double dial. I'm gonna text Herman, calling you back about Percy Woods Drive. All right, cool. We're gonna throw that in a follow-up. We've got 4 new leads left. But I'm going to show you a trick in a minute. All right, let's keep going. Leroy out of Baltimore. Ooh, I like doing deals over there. Big deal about Maryland.
Hello?
Hey, Leroy, it's Travis calling you back about Cordelia Avenue.
Hey, Travis, you look like you're pretty far away. You look like this number's coming out of Texas.
Yeah, I live in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. You still looking to sell that one?
I'm gonna unload that house for the right price. I'm in a situation where I'm paying 2 mortgages and I just lost the job. So that's the situation. If I can't, if a job, here's the deal, I'm gonna put all my cards on the table. If a job come up that I like, I'm gonna take it and just get a property manager and rent the property out. If not, I'm gonna sell it and probably buy me a truck or something and try to go into business for myself.
Okay. I do a lot in Maryland, so I'm pretty familiar. So luckily, maybe I can help you out. How much do you want for it?
Well, I was trying to sell it for 170,
Okay.
but I would sell for maybe like 140, 150.
Okay. You might tell me just a little bit about it?
I inherited the house. My brother passed away. I did, we cleaned it out, gutted it, rehabbed it, did all the things to the roof, structural damage, things of that nature. Everything in there is pretty much brand new. The appliances, countertop, carpet. Did a little work to the bathroom. Put central air in it. Things of that nature.
So it's in good shape.
It's in excellent shape. I dropped about 50 grand in it.
So since you inherited it, you don't have a mortgage on it, right?
I do have a mortgage on it. I owe, well, my brother had owed 40-something thousand. I got it down to maybe like 39.9.
Okay, so you're trying to walk away with 100 grand.
Pretty much.
Okay. Do you need that all up front, or are you open to getting it in payments over time?
I definitely don't want to do that.
Okay. So give me a second here. So here's what I'm looking at, just to be transparent, is it's not selling for 170 on the market right now. It's been on there 120 days. So I'm trying to figure out what it will sell for, so I know what market value is. I know it's not 170. I'm thinking maybe it's 150. You know, I think as is market value is 150, because there's another pretty good comp I'm looking at. If that's the case, I'm just talking this out loud with you. If it works, great. If not, great. All I can do is shoot you straight. So if market value is 150, I got to be 30% under that.
Yeah.
Which is 105.
Yeah. I got an offer. I got a young lady on hold. I forgot the company that she was working for, but she was telling me, and she's located. The company located in Towson somewhere.
Yep.
And they made an offer of 120.
What was their company name? Because I work with my partner's out of Salisbury.
I can't. I know her name because she calls me quite a bit, and I just forgot the company that she works for. I know her name.
What's her name?
And Leah or Liam.
Oh, okay, no, it's not. I don't know.
Her name is either Leah or no. Her name is Talia.
Okay.
And the company that she worked for made an offer for 120.
So if that doesn't end up, if they don't end up coming through with that, would you consider mine?
Yeah. But more likely, I'm put it to you like this. She told me she'll call me back at the end of the month to see if I budge or to see if anything happens with the house, because she made a stern offer of 120.
Yeah, I think that's a solid offer, man. Like as is cash. I don't even see how she's doing it, but if they could do that, great. So yeah, just if we're still looking at the end of the month, I'd still be open to mine. But I'm ready. I'm ready to do something whenever. You know, we don't have to wait or anything like that.
But let me ask you a question. Let's say, but the only thing of it is, it would have to be more than 105 because, like I told you, I put 60 grand in it.
Yeah.
And the mortgage is 40. I would have to pay that 40,000 back, and I'll be right back at 60,000. I'll just be getting the money that I put back into it.
We got your money back.
I want more.
I get it, but the bad thing about rehabbing, because trust me, I've done it 50 of them, 1940 homes, is that happens a lot. I mean, hopefully, you could probably list it, and get more, if you want to wait around, like you probably do that.
Yeah.
But if speed's kind of your deal, you probably get 150 if you list it, and then you pay 10% commissions. You end up with 10% commission, closing costs, whatever transfer tax is there.
Right.
You probably end up at 130.
Right.
So I think you make about 25 grand more if you list it and wait, 3 months.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm shooting for.
So I actually work with a brokerage out there too. Would you rather go that route?
What's that?
We list it like on the retail market. Oh, you already have it. Yours isn't expired. I thought yours was expired. I'm sorry. You're
Right.
still listed right now.
Right, because I got a coworker, an ex coworker, and
Okay.
she said she had tried to take care of it for him.
I see. Because you had an agent before that for a year.
Oh, that agent before that sucked.
Yeah.
That's why I fired her. She sucked.
Yeah, she just listed it too high. And then you got Lakeisha now that's got it. It's
Right.
had it for 120 days. I saw withdrawn, but I see it's active again.
Right.
Okay. Well, yeah. I don't know. Just think about it. I can call you next week if you want. We could see if we can meet in the middle. I could send somebody out, maybe. You just let me know.
Okay, it wouldn't be a problem, and I will consider it because I thank you for calling me back.
You got it, sir. All right. Well, you have a good weekend, and we'll talk next week.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
I think that's a pretty good lead. That'd be a good wholesale, right? Like, I think they're still high. All right. So I think fire sell, we would sell this thing at 150. So times 70%, I'm at 105. I mean, I could buy that and resell it for 150 in a couple months. You know, like I'll do that all day. He's open to it, you know. He's only like if they actually sell this where they need to, like all you got to do is drop the price. He'll end up clearing like 130. I don't know. Cash ain't too bad. But anyways, offered 105. CMV is 150. Wants a call next week. I think he will budge. So we're going to put this in warm leads. See, we ended up getting some pretty good stuff here. So kudos to this company that sent me these leads. Let's see. So we got 2 warm leads right now, which is huge. Out of 16 leads, 2 warm. That's huge, you know? But anyway, we got 3 more new ones. So let's give them a call. This one's in Maryland too. I like doing stuff in Maryland. All right, let's double dial this one and text them. Calling you back about Elkhurst. All right, cool. We'll put that in follow up. Boom. All right, this one's in Oklahoma.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Let's double dial this one.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
All right, we're going to put that in follow up. On to the next. Oh, this is a test. That's a test lead. All right, so that is the new leads there. We're going to put this test lead into dead leads so we don't get that confused. All right, and here's what we'll do. I want to see if Rayleigh ended up responding to my video. Okay, she hasn't. That's cool. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Ooh, people have responded to my text message. Okay, people responded to my text message that I sent, like, can y'all talk yet? All right, so let's see if anybody can talk. This is why you text too. My AI bot's been talking to him. Dude, they're having full ass conversations. They sent me my bot the address. I'm gonna going by established market price, 189 turnkey. All right, cool. Let me see if I ever want to deal with this. So like my bot's talking all these follow-ups. It didn't answer. So let's see. These people want 189. I'm pulling up the address to see if it's even close to retail. Literally, I'm going to pull up Zillow. I don't care who says, oh, this can't go off Zillow. Get the hell out of here. Like, it's close, right? Pull comps, but like, so these sell, this, like, it says Zillow, Redfin, only say they're 150. This person wants 189. What the hell am I going to do with that? I'm just going to throw it in long-term follow-up. I ain't going to waste y'all's time calling them, you know? So I'm going to put this one in long-term. I'm going to just read these messages. Now I'm just babysitting the bot on the follow-ups. Sorry, they cannot accept call. They're in the hospital. Okay, we can't talk to them. Let's keep looking. I never signed up for this. I don't want to take me off this massive list. Okay, we'll take you off the list, Kim. All right. Boom. All right, let's keep seeing if the bot is having conversations with anybody else. All right, that's it right now. So here's where we fell. We ended up having 14 new leads. Wait. Yeah, 14 new leads. 10 of them are follow-up. They didn't respond, or the bot's currently talking to them. 2 are warm, like one like on the fence, and one wants to do a deal, but she got to talk to her husband. And 2 are long-term, meaning, you know, we're not anywhere near what they want. They want complete retail. I had some pretty good morning. What about y'all? Let me go to the comments here, see if there's anything actually productive. Usually YouTube comments are really weird. Let's check Facebook real quick. I gotta check that on my phone. Let's see who all supporting here. All right, comments. Oops. Here. Where are these leads from? Isaac, these leads are from a company that I JV'd with. I need to actually ask them if it's okay if I share. I'm sure it is. Let's do it. Real Estate Bees, I think it is. Seems like the lead's pretty good, right? Like, I wasn't too bad. It was a good morning. So I'm partnering with another one now. I'll let y'all know who that is once they start filling us up full of leads. Good talking. Keep crushing, y'all.